so hard that I'm ready to cry. My sweet tooth's aching as I pass Christine. Hourglass full of sugar called the Calorie Queen. She's got a wide selection, carries every flavor. Yo, we could do this now, but we could also do it later. She takes one last bite, looks at the crumbs on her chest, and with the wing she asks if I want the rest. Eating like it's copulating, no one's gonna stop her. She's a crazy lollipop, a latent hungry kitty monster. If you're Charles and homie, get in line, cause everybody wants a little piece of that candy ass. She's eating like it's copulating, no one's gonna stop her. She's a crazy lollipop, a latent hungry kitty monster. If you're Charles and homie, get in line, cause everybody wants a little piece of that candy ass. She's got the whole package in the front, mad sackage, got that shipment in the back, and I can't wait to unpack it. Need a snack, gonna grab one off the rack. She's always fully stocked, this honey ain't one to slack. The other girls say, oh my gosh, she really loves that Fugashi, man. Fuck these basic bitches, they can't handle the Dagashi. All choking, getting sick off sugar stick that thick. But the candy queen, she takes it down with the lick of her lips. Don't be lying, guys, she's got you mesmerized from looking in her eyes, the way you look at her thighs. Dara's hot and she likes candy, that's really all I'm trying to communicate here. Eating like it's copulating, no one's gonna stop her. She's a crazy lollipop, a latent hungry kitty monster. If you're Charles and homie, get in line, cause everybody wants a little piece of that candy ass. She's eating like it's copulating, no one's gonna stop her. She's a crazy lollipop, a latent hungry kitty monster. If you're Charles and homie, get in line, cause everybody wants a little piece of that candy ass. Oh, right, sweet stuff, calorie power will purpose. And when she swerves on by, all your wife is getting nervous. Hiding my heart within a secret compartment stand. The number of fingers you want to stick inside his armpits. Want some comfort food, what you be needing? She got the milk duds, fine vines, itching for breathing. Naturally sweet, not a drop of synthetic. Dig into the spread and eat until I'm diabetic. She's copacetic, always chilling, never lazy. Just ecstatic, energetic, with a little bit crazy. She works it up and though she doesn't keep track, whatever, everything left over goes up top and in the back. And when you wanna pop the question, don't be bringing a rock. Get down on your knees, son, and show her that ring pop. She's sucking on it and she ain't gonna stop. You know you gave her cherry flavor, now that cherry's getting popped. Eating like it's copulating, no one's gonna stop her. She's a crazy lollipop, a latent hungry kitty monster. If you're Charles and homie, get in line, cause everybody wants a little piece of that candy ass. She's eating like it's copulating, no one's gonna stop her. She's a crazy lollipop, a latent hungry kitty monster. If you're Charles and homie, get in line, cause everybody wants a little piece of that candy ass. Alright, so this song was written by my dick. So if it sucks, you know, don't be too hard on him. Don't ride him too much.
Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a good Sunday. I certainly am having a Sunday. Sundays are wonderful days for me. Rawr. Anyway, we're gonna pick right up and start with the backpack battle grind. We're gonna do a rotating grind. So I'm gonna basically hit up every character in turn. Last time we worked and done the sort of primary classes. So I'm gonna go through and do the secondary classes for each character. So, for example, the Vineweed Basket, you get more healing for every nature item inside. And also increase sale chance, better sale chance? Okay. They must have added that for balance reasons. You can also randomize if you want to. That's kind of cool. They also have an option called the Sack of Surprises, which is literally just replace this with random starting bag items. I might do one of each character, basically just cycle all three and see what happens. I hope everyone is having a good weekend and all. So, but we're just going to kick things off with our ranger friend here. Had a bad sleep weekend. I actually know how you feel, Feline. I basically, like, slept wrong. And now my shoulder... I slept wrong like a few days ago even. And now my shoulder is just... has been fucked up. Oh. Ew. What happened? That's no good. Oh, right. That kind of sucks. I apologize, you know. That kind of thing just strikes me. Yeah. Well, yeah, you know, like, you know, I was never, I will admit, I never really participated in the Minecraft thing, so I can't, you know. So I kinda can't relate, I guess. It's hard. I mean, as I've said before, Minecraft has that issue with me that it is absolutely something that, like, maybe I'd play it with friends, but big, giant open world where you're supposed to kind of direct yourself to do everything, and I just can't. Like, I just find myself with... Ooh, I took a loss. I just find myself, like, unable to kind of do anything. Like, my... yeah, I definitely... I become very directionless when I try to do... I become incredibly directionless when I try to do things like Minecraft. Which is why I'm very good. Which is why it's one of those things where I'm happy to play it with friends, because then, you know... then I at least get that whole... you know, then I can be a helper. I can figure out how to do things that the other people want to do. Ooh, what did you give me? A hungry blade. And some leather boots. Well, I don't really want the leather boots. Yeah. Have you considered maybe... putting in one of the sort of... Oh, yeah, big... Why wouldn't you do... out of curiosity, why does modded not appeal to you? Right, but if the grind is getting to you such that you've done it all multiple times, even with complexity, there kind of comes the issue of like, where do you go with it? You know, for one thing I've thought would be interesting would be like like one of those single block, you know, the one block worlds, the ones that where you just kind of have to generate your, like, it's a single block and you skyblock, yeah. To me, that seems like it would be kind of interesting, especially with multiple people. But then also keep in mind, I am a wow, my brain is not functioning. I'm an achievement hunter watcher from way back, so part of me very much has fond memories of the Achievement Hunter Skyblock series. And I think those would be kind of fun to try out. What do you do? I don't really need any of you. I will take more of you, though. And... but maybe that's just me. It just seems like one of those things that might be fun. Admittedly, not that I have the money to buy Minecraft right now, so I'm a little SOL on that side. Yeah, I've opened a subclass. And hey, it's actually the subclass I want. Because it's generate, for every thorn you generate poison. This is honestly one of my favorite routes to take with the ranger character, because it just seems to work well. I do want to find a thorn whip if I can, though. Yes, I know I'm buying a lot of bags, which maybe I don't need, but it's better to fill up on inventory now when I maybe don't need it quite as much, and then that way I can get the items that I need later. I'm doing pretty good at powering through my opponents. Craft vampire gloves. After 4 seconds. Alright. So, ideally, we want you to be there, you to be there, you to be there. That'll work. Sort of. Oh, wait, that opens up space for that. Good. What do you do? Nah, don't care. Don't care. And don't care. You are just money to me. I'll take a little bit of stamina there. Nope, that's not going to work. Come on. Where is it? Give me that sweet, sweet vine whip. Vine whip, rose whip, thorn whip. I think I don't remember what it's called, but it's one of those things. What are they stunning me with? I'd like to know what they stunned me with. Ah, okay. I never got a thorn. Okay, so they just... If they hadn't got that, I probably would have been fine. But that's okay. Don't care about any of those. What can we get instead? Bagtacular! Don't care. Sure, we'll take the rapier. Just never mind. So when things are on sale, they're for half price. You sell things back at half price, so there's kind of no disadvantage to taking. There's kind of no disadvantage to taking stuff that is on sale and selling it back later. Well, game is not giving me thorn whips, but we will do what I can anyway. What do you have? Damage reduction, critical hit resistance, stun resistance. Wonderful. I do not function off of any of those things, so sucks to be you, I suppose? After 4 hits, yes. So we also want you. Well, okay. So I need you to be there. What do you do again? Oh, okay. So we actually want you kind of there. We want you. That'll work. Shop entered. Spend all your money to generate random items with a higher value. And at the start of battle, gain 5 random buffs. Sure, we'll take the present. I usually have pretty good luck with the present. But I'm still not getting the thorn whip that I need. Well, that was fast. They beat themselves to death against my thorns. I will take it. Okay, what are you giving me? Sure, why not? It's more lifesteal. Don't need that. Oh, I shouldn't have taken that. Oh well. Don't need any of that. None of this really matters. Okay. Still looking for thorn whips. Well, I'll take pineapples too. Pineapples are good. Oh, this is a I'm gonna gain so much health you can't stop me build that I'm fighting against. But apparently that's... Yeah, I'll take it. Ayo, Lori, how are you today? We will continue on our survival mode because we always go to survival mode. Is a Lori bun working today or is a Lori bun not working today? Worky bun. Okay. Yes. I do my best to play. I can probably get rid of my piggy bank here. It's not doing much. It's giving this guy a 5% crit bonus, but that's not a lot. Armored wizard puppy? Oh, good for you. Don't care. Nothing in there was incredibly useful. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. I suppose I'll reserve another pineapple. I have been looking for one thing, and I have not been getting it. But that is okay. There it is! Thorn Whip! I want the Thorn Whip. I want the Thorn Whip a lot. I'm not that naughty. Luckily. I'm a switch. I've always said I'm a switch. Get it right. I like it both ways towards the middle, so to speak. Kinda with Lori on that one. Will admit. Oh yeah, they were like, oh yeah, there's gonna be no chance that people emulate this. Like, you know, we put in all these layers of protection and stuff, and we're just gonna shut down. Yeah, I'm not a Nintendo supporter anymore anyway. So I don't. Yeah, like. Well, that was fast. Yeah, I do remember the DS. I do remember the DS going. What do you do? Eh. I mean, it really is. That's it. It pretty much is just that. Like, it's. Wait, you can combine a carrot and coal? Now I'm curious. Oh, I know what it is. Now yeah, it's silly is what it is. But yeah, I haven't really done the Nintendo thing in a very long time. I haven't cared. I've had just zero interest. But then again, I've also had zero interest in console gaming in quite a long time. So, you know, take that how you will. Apparently, I have put together a pretty overwhelming build here, so yay. I'm happy with that, actually. I think the other problem is... I think the other problem is they haven't innovated in for fucking ever. So it's like from a games perspective, they haven't done anything innovative games-wise in for fucking ever. So why do people bother? Why would people bother to pay for it? I mean, unless you're a streamer and you want to have, you know, Mario Party, all the Mario Party stuff, because that always streams well. But, like, meh? Oof, that person beat me handily. Oh well, it happens. I only have to survive one more round anyway. So you can see how much I'm actually paying attention. I'm paying much more attention to our conversation than I am the game. Because why not? Because our conversation is actually generally more interesting. I'm just kidding. Conversation with game is always interesting. I'm also more than happy to explain what's kind of going on here if people are interested. But effectively what I've done is I've built my quote-unquote deck is built around generating lots of spikes. Because when I generate spikes, I generate poison on my opponent. And I've coupled it with vampirism, because this guy here gains spikes and vampirism. So between the two of them, I start getting vampirism very quickly, which builds spikes, which builds poison. So I just have a bunch of healing combined with lots of damage acceleration. So that was a handy win. And I lost exactly 2. 1 before I got my class and 1 during survival. So, cool. Alright, so we're going to move on to our second class. Our second class is the Witch, or Reaper. Sorry, Reaper. We're going to need the second class, which is the Relic Case. It has 4 backpack slots, which make weapons inside do more damage and use less stamina, which is good. So if we can, we kind of want to stack weapons in there. But first we need to, like, the first one we're probably going to lose because I'm putting a lot of stamina together to be a lot of things together to be able to combine a couple things. So the first round I expect to lose because I've got 3 weapons here, and I'm expecting because I want to put them all together. So. I mean, to be frank, I have plenty of my gaming requirements happily filled by my PC. Even if I weren't dirt poor, which I am. I'm dirt poor right now. I'm a poor prof. Which, you know, happens. Money is tight. I also don't know what kind of build I'm going to go here. I'm just kind of putting things together to see what that are good in the early game, so I can potentially see something come up and put something together that's going to be more effective later. Nothing is popping out at me right this second, so we did thorns, we've done vampirism. Excuse me. That games don't last that long. That's kind of pointless. There, let's do that. Let's take a gooey. Goobert. Mr. Goobert. Let's see if anything comes out of that. This is a mostly defensive build. A good chunk of life gain in there. They are hitting me with blind, but I'm getting a decent amount of life gain myself, so I just outpace them. I can make that even accelerate a little bit faster by doing that. Yeah, right now I'm not seeing anything particularly compelling when it comes to stuff to build or items to build. So I guess I just gotta stick with this until something more compelling shows up. Well, here's another Goobert. I mean, I'll take it. Time to build like a friend of mine does. Kind of. Okay, now we hope to put together something that'll work together with all of this. I mean, I can sell that now and do this instead and do a couple of torches. But then I'm kind of looking for a heat source. Something to light the torches. But we'll try. Ooh, now we're getting somewhere. So we'll have a poison goobert on one side, couple torches. Dragon. Dragon. Now we're starting to get somewhere, a little bit. What are you... Oh, this person has a hammer, which is what is stunning me. But I have much health regen. Which will now become much poison gen, hopefully. Really? Another goob, huh? I mean, I can be ambitious. Nothing saying I can't. I could try for a goob build. And see where that goes. I'm not sure it will be any good, but we can try it. I'm just going to take the Hexblade because it's always kind of worth it to take a Hexblade. Stamina usage is still only medium, so I can leave that. What I do want to do, though, is find some of the components that are going to make my gooberts work harder. Or convert them into other gooberts. I'm not really building poison. There's a fourth goobert. That is a sign. Now if I can just put together all of the gooberts. So there is a master goobert, which is poison, light, steel, and blood. If you can do it, it's incredibly good. But it's really hard to put together because it requires all the gooberts. To make. How do you make a crown? Glowing crown box, which is right. Yeah, so, I mean, we may not use this goobert anytime in the near future, but for now, I mean, let's see what happens. At the very least, this is a very silly build, and it will be amusing to watch it work. Really? All the gooberts! Alright, let's see if I can rearrange things so that they're a little bit better. Okay. Do I think this will work? Probably not. Is it highly silly? Yes, it is. Does that make it worth doing? Absolutely. Don't care. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for... Sure. Wait, I'm not using mana. Or luck. Well, that sucks. Rawr. None of these are helpful. That's okay. We now have space for another Goobert. This is highly dumb. But that's okay. Ooh, they did a big crit to me. Let's see if they can... Yep. Yep. Realize that's a better lineup than that. I'm going to take that because then I can potentially get another kind of Goobert. And again, I don't care if... I actually, at this point, don't care if we win or lose. I just want all of the Goobert. Aww. Nope, don't want that. Don't want any of that, really. So now what I'm looking for is I'm looking for things that combine with Gooberts. Which means this crown, Will convert with a Goobert eventually, if I can find the right items for it. Not that I am. I'm not really finding much of anything that's going to work with these Gooberts, which is making me sad. What I'm looking for specifically is a gem case would work. Because a gem case would turn the glowing crown into a royal crown, which would then go become a royal Goobert. Somehow this is winning, though, so we're gonna keep going. I have no idea how this is winning, but give me gems. What do you do again? Nope, never mind. I'll take you because you work with my other stuff. That I need to take because that will turn into... That combines with the Goobert. Yay for Goobert combinations. There we go. Those are two things that we need to combine for Gooberts. Excuse me. Yay! Okay, so this needs to go there to give me the king crown. This needs to go there for the moment. So I have to survive 4 rounds for max score, but I technically only have to survive to win 1 more of those rounds. Because then I will actually survive all of them. Here's someone else who has goo, but I think my goo is better than their goo. My goo is definitely better than their goo. We don't care about vampirism quite so much. But we do want you to become a King Goo. Lightsaber Goo. They are certainly beating me out in this regard, but that's okay. That's not why I was doing this. So I need one more goo. So I'm looking for one item. I have exactly one item I need, and it is a whetstone. Except I can't do it this round. I won't be able to do it, but I want to try it anyway. They really need to keep an unlimited option open for people. Darn it, no whetstones. Okay. You are not wrong. Okay, that is the challenge. I mean, that is basically the challenge of this game. Is it's really about like, okay, you know, what can you put together off of what's thrown at you? And how stupid can you make it? And in this case, I'm making it pretty fucking stupid. That's for sure. Just for one last hurrah, we'll turn the last guy into a poison goob. I got almost all. So I've never actually. The reason this is grayed out is I've never constructed him. So that makes me sad because you know, you kind of want to fill everything out. So it's like, you know. You kind of want to make everything. Hello, Raven. I saw you playing Repo earlier. How is your Repo? Good, good. Well, since we can't really do anything else, we can't expand this any further, we will just play. Oh, look, it's a dragon build! Hello, dragons! I don't care if I lose to you, because you're dragons, and dragons are cool! Hello, dragons! All of the dragons! That was a lot of dragons. See all of the dragons? Dragon bunnies! Yep, dragons and bunnies. I don't mind losing to that. Especially since overall I won my run. Okay, moving on to the next person. So this character has what's called the Offering Bowl. You basically put items in the Offering Bowl, and it destroys them and gives you random other items of equal to or greater value. I'm not sure I like that mechanic, but maybe that's just me. But I'm bound and determined to give it I'm gonna give it the best try I can. Obviously, you can get some nifty. You can get some nifty stuff out of this, out of the offering bowl. See, so it gave us a thorn and a flame. Well, we don't. We want the walrus tusk. Wolf badges are good because it lets us cross over and do berserker stuff, and berserker stuff plus fire stuff can be very effective. But we'll see what we can do. Yay, I won. I won some more. Alright. So we want you and you and you. What do you do? Spicy banana? I'm not doing bananas, so we'll try this. I'm doing okay. I ended up having to miss the show I was supposed to do yesterday because the weather was just horrible. And it would not have been worth my time. It would not have been worth the time or the investment to go to that event. So I didn't. Instead, I ended up making some track. Ooh, just barely lost that one. I ended up making some holders for my trackers. And today, probably after stream, I'm probably gonna try getting the straps fixed to them. Yeah, so I should be able to put together my trackers very shortly. If not, like, basically immediately. So I probably won't have my trackers ready for Beat Saber on Tuesday, but then I might. So I don't know. Ooh, I need chili. This I can go away. Chili is that good stuff. Oh, wait. Yeah, we want that. There's only one thing better than chili. It is chili goobert. There. Maybe if Lori has a chance to work with me tomorrow, I might be able to get my trackers all properly set up and calibrated, so I might have it for Beat Saber. But we'll find out. Excuse me. we shall see. Yeah. It would be nice to get my trackers fully working. Oh, I kind of want a flame, so we're going to do that. So you're not generating thorns. Okay, you have a little bit of thorns, but for the most part, you're not generating thorns. And you have a thorn burst. Okay. Not exactly the best choice, but... Yes! We are making a big axe! I want the big axe. Oh, I'm going to lose this round. This round I'm losing. I'm going to lose horribly, but I don't care. Because next round I will have the big axe. Hey, Mina. How are you today? Okay, so what other items can I get? I could build the dragon's nest to go with my... So my axe will be my big hit, and then the dragons will be... Yeah, let's do that. Does mean I need to get, you know, dragons, but... I will take chili. I mean, until I get a dragon egg, this isn't doing me much. Hello, Mina. How are you today? I hope you're having a good day, Mina. I do not have enough stamina generation, so I'm going to get rid of that. And put that there instead. Come on, give me a dragon. I will let you believe what you want to believe, even though you are wrong. You know what? I don't need that anymore. It'd be nice to get some additional healing, but we'll see. Ah ha ha ha! I took a win. I don't want any of these, so we'll see what it gives us. Alright. Not a fake. I mean, I'm a cat. I'm a cat. I'm a cat. Kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty cat. For now, we'll just do that. But what are you up to today, Mina? You having a good day? I hope you're having a good day. More egg. I need more egg. Okay. Am I done with this? No, I don't think so. You, ma'am, have a lot of healing. Let's see if I can do anything about that. Appears so. A little bit of healing and thorns isn't going to hurt. Oh, and there's some cheese. I want some cheese. That's one of the other things I was looking for. We like the cheese. Cheese in a pyromancer cheese for a pyromancer is incredibly good. So if I can live long enough to make use of it, it will make me much, much insane strong. If I can live long enough to use it anyway. Which apparently I will not. I have failed. I didn't make it to survival this time. I did get a little bit of ranking, but not enough. Not a huge amount. Did not make it. But then I was screwing around a bit. Honestly, I really don't like the offering bowl. Like, I don't know why people why people use the offering bowl. It's just a subpar starting item. It's not good. Okay. I mean, if you're gonna give me a hammer, I will take a hammer. Never let it be said I left looked a gift hammer in the mouth. Of course, now I need to find daggers. Good old-fashioned dagger build. Oh well. Let me see. Aha, there is a dagger. It would be nice to find a piggy and get a... Oh, wait, no, I can't get Luck Piggy. I can't get Luck Piggy with this character. Because I can't get luck. I'm not doing any of these things. So let's see what we can get. instead. Blood manipulation. No, thank you. Find more dagger. Stamina too. Stamina is good too. But we definitely want to find more dagger. Alright, so what other recipes have I not found? There's a few that I haven't found. Still haven't found any of the stone stuff. Hammer hit. Hammer heat hard. Ooh, nice. But want more dagger. Want more dagger! Ooh, I should have taken it. Darn it. Should have reserved the piggy bank. I frankly have no idea how I keep winning this, but that's okay. How I'm winning right now, but... Heavy bribes. Yep, that'll do it. To confirm what I'm looking for, I am looking for daggers and things that boost daggers. So, like this guy. Because every time, so this thing has a slightly less than 50-50 chance of stunning your opponent. Every time you stun your opponent, the dagger makes an extra attack. So you have lots and lots of daggers, and they all will attack when Mr. Hammer here tells them to. Although I'm about to get... Yeah, I just got wrecked. That was very fast. Oh, nice! It doesn't get rid of it anymore. That's good to know. Because I was expecting that to go... Well, now I know what I need to do. I just need to get mana. I need to get daggers and mana.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have my subclass. Yes, please, because pack animals don't require you to use any stamina. Oh wait, you can make armored pets. Yes. I'll get back to you. I don't need to reserve you anymore. I'm going to make all of the puppies. Why are you not? Oh, is it a hammer? Why is it didn't work from there? Weird. Well, we will correct that mistake, obviously, and start making armored puppies again. I don't need thorns. All I need are puppies! Apparently it has to be by the hilt? For some reason? Okay, well. Let's go. This is gonna start being short fights, that's for sure. What does this do? Stoned! Not doing anything with that. So this actually does work with that. So I'm going to use that, and then I'll start moving things over. More wisdom puppies! More wisdom puppies! Give me all of the puppies. So we have changed tactic now. I mean, we're still running with the hammers and daggers things. But we are heavily relying on the support of the wisdom puppies. Because they are just the best. And now I have an armored wisdom puppy. You cannot make me give up puppies. I just won't have it. I won't! Yay! Survival mode. Courage puppy! I should be putting this like there now. I don't think I need another. I think one bunny is enough, probably. And this is one I'm going to lose. I can already tell. Because this is a grilled cheese deck. And I will not be able to keep up with their healing. So, and I already know this, so I am accepting this loss. No, that was the achievement for making the armored power puppy. You basically get an achievement for making every item in this game. At least once. We'll take some cheese. Next round.
Yeah.
I expect these battles to go pretty quickly now that I'm rolling through pretty well. I'll take it. But let me see if there's another puppy for me to buy as well. I will not be happy until I've collected all of the puppies. Although that person did hit me very hard. Yeah. You can never convince me what is the... Oh, right, broccoli goob. Do I really need her? No. Do I still want her? Yes. I mean, I don't have to fit all of the puppies in there. Some puppies, I suppose, can just hang out on their own. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. But if I can put them next to each other, why shouldn't I? Giggity. Things commonly heard in your local dungeon. Or your local leather play event. What do you do now? Dragon Knight. Start battle, reflect 3 debuffs on hit, heal for 10. Interesting. My pets are better than your pets! Oh look, we win! Because we only have to survive 2 more rounds, and there's only 3 rounds left. So, and I have 3 lot tries. So we're good. But I still want to play with the puppies. Oof. I was winning first, and then they caught up. I will take a little more cheese. I will take this likely last puppy. Oh, it is definitely. And see if I can fit them in somewhere. There. This is the most number of puppies I can have. And this person has a lot of pets as well, but they have all of the hedgehogs. And all of the rats. It's hedgehogs and rats versus puppies. Looks like the puppies are stronger. Oh, they had squirrels too. Well, no wonder I won. I mean, you can't expect squirrels, rats, and hedgehogs to beat a bunch of puppies. I got good rank out of that. That's an interesting question, Feline. I honestly, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's just like random selection. Yeah, I agree. I feel like it's more likely pools than anything. So I've tried the puzzle boxes before. I wasn't it was okay. Yeah, let's do the sack of surprises. Replace this with random starting bags and items. Let's do a random run mage. I agree. I'm fairly convinced it is just it is just pools of things. I don't think I need that. I don't think I need that. Might as well go for the shovel build. We'll just stop there. This is what I meant by stamina management. I almost lost that because I just couldn't put together enough stamina. We'll save for that. Or actually, why don't we do that? There, that'll have to work for now. Okay, Raven. Are you heading back to repo, or are you heading to sleep? Because here I thought you're on vacation. You could have all the waking. You could sleep and be awake all the time and have all the things going on. Ooh, I barely won that one. That's actually going to be very helpful. What movie are you going to make? What movie are you going to watch? Piggy. No, Piggy. Like, I don't want to do anything with that. Alright, let's see how this works out. Not entirely happy with this build, but we'll see how it goes. Yep, not surprised by that. I need a bit more mana generation. There we go. Ooh, yeah, I'll need that to make a... yeah. Ouch. I are losing. No, we still want the mana, so we're going to still do that. We're also going to do that. Now we've got some momentum going, hopefully. So we'll see how well this works out. They're not really... They're literally a passive... They are a passive build. But we are also gaining health, so we'll see if our passive health gain is going to beat their active health gain when fatigue starts coming in. I think it does, because I think we win. Yep, we win. Alright, now we'll make the magic staff. I don't know if this is going to use up Magic Staff or not, but we'll see how it goes. Actually, no. We're gonna create our second Spectral Dagger first. Your chessboard isn't doing anything, my friend. Could not keep up with my healing. Okay, not doing that. We will make a mana potion. And I will take both of those, because I will need both the Mana Stone and... Oop, didn't realize there was a gem there. My mistake. You're hammering, but you have no daggers to go with your hammer. So I don't know how you're expecting that to win, but, you know. Yeah, I've locked my subclass. Yep, there it is. Battle Mage. Magical Girl. This allows staffs. Torpedoes up this, yeah. I'm actually going to skip these. Like, I don't want any of these. I mean, sure, I could get more... no, I don't care. I'm going to stay as a mage. Like, I'd honestly like to see other examples of how certain subclasses are used, but it seems like certain classes are just flat better than others. How are you swinging so fast? That was swinging very quickly. Let us try the Cupcake Staff. Let us see what the Cupcake Staff does. Now, I very likely am going to lose this round overall, but I'm going to see how this turns out. Cupcake Staff. On attack, use 3 mana to gain 4 buffs, the type which you have the most, and gains damage for each buff. Cool. Girl power! Alright, so... the books have not been great. Or I should say these books haven't been great, but let's see what I can do about it. Do need, I will always need more mana. I will definitely need more of those. So let's see how this works. So I'm getting plenty of mana. That part's good. Well, that seems pretty solid. I'm not sure I need this at all. So I'm going to get rid of that. For now, anyway. That's probably a little bit overall better. Okay. Ooh, what are you making? I have not seen this. What is that? Ouch. I have been stung. This becomes a thing. I know that much, so it's kind of like... There it is. Death Lotus. That's a new one, I think. Guess we'll find out what it does. Maybe, if I win this next round... No, I'm gonna lose. I are losing. Yep, there it goes. 6 wins. Not bad. Definitely can do better. Alright, one more try. We have the Adventurer. Since this is our third playthrough with the Adventurer, we're going to do the Sack of Surprises again. And we are getting Twine. Okay, crafted items trigger inside 50% faster. So, Twine, the customer cart, right. Piggy of Riches? What do you do? Interesting. Probably best to just do that. We'll try and get the Piggy of Riches. Piggy, Piggy. Or the employee uniform, whichever comes first. But this is what can happen with random start, obviously. You just sort of play your bets and take your chances. What does rope do? What are scissor swords? Twine, lightsaber, fancy answer. Ah. Okay. I'm not expecting to do very well this round because A, I don't know the adventurer, and B, I took random, so I have no idea what I'm doing. Piggy Pinata. Yes. Piggy of riches. I will take the piggy of riches. I can also get a boomerang. Best class ever. You're just kind of good, so I'm just going to take you. I need more twine. I need more twine. Woohoo! Precisely! Give me more twine, give me more twine. Break me off a piece of that twine bar. I think I need just a boomerang and dagger. Okay, that'll work. Okay. Woohoo! You will trade me a box of prosperity for a dagger. Sure. I can get another dagger somewhere along the way, but... I seem to be catching up, kind of. In my ability to kill things, that is. Sometimes that does happen, by the way. It's definitely a case of, like... you can absolutely have a kind of a slow start, and it will pick up very and the game will... Your builds can pick up very rapidly. Come on, give me some twine. Stop giving me twine, and that makes me sad, game. I didn't even realize I had a chipped emerald. So I'm back to looking for daggers. I'm also looking for twine. Yay! I've lasted long enough to hit my subclass. Merchant! Shop 30% chance for a trade offer. Every 3, gain 4 or 3 regeneration, depending on what you have left of. Compare the value. That's too much math for me. Yeah, I know. Let's try that. I suppose. I mean, I still need twine. And a dagger. There's the dagger. So that'll help. Okay, I think that's... Unless I get twine. Speak of the devil. There's my employee uniform! What are you? Twine heart shield. Shield of Valor heart container. Interesting. Okay. You are making me go very, very slowly. Yeah. Ouchie. That was a very ice thing. Daggerang! Okay, so it still is built around stuns, which, you know. Why don't I see if I can accommodate that? Yeah. Ooh, you're expensive. That's okay. This has to be godly or unique items. Okay, I have not seen any godly or unique items, so... Oh, you're willing to trade... I don't want a torch. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Treasure chest. My stamina usage will be quite high. We'll see how this works out. We are both playing decks with stamina builds with stamina problems. Good thing mine is just a little bit more effective. You want this, and you'll give me a broccoli. Okay. What do you do? Magic items? Nope, don't care. Oh, hey. There's my stamina back. There is another gem. Sure. You always get 10 gold worth of items. Makes that reasonably effective no matter what you do. Let's get moving! What is this? Impractically large bloodthorn. I mean, it's nice that you made that, but it was impractically large. What did you expect to happen? No, that's not going to be very helpful. Flute could be good. Although we definitely are to the point where we're starting to need bags again. Our container game is looking a little weak. We'll take one of those. Reserve one of those anyway. Okay. Oof, that poison. Ouch. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. I don't want a pan. Thank you for the offer, though. Sure, we'll do that. I don't know what else I'm going to build at this point, but it'll be entertaining one way or another. Whoops. Yep, that's me done. So, I kind of get the mage, but the adventurer, not so much. Okay. That was a good 2 hours, so I think it's time to switch over games to a little Project Zomboid, where we can continue our quest to secure a prison for us to live in. So let us... Let's do a quick... Let's change things over. To Project Zomboid. You should be able to switch over without too many problems. Hopefully without it crashing immediately. For those, if there was anyone watching who is here to watch Backpack Battles, I very much appreciate you being here. If you do not want to stick around for Project Zomboid, I understand entirely. Thank you for being here. For those who are sticking around with me for Project Zomboid, I really appreciate it. Let us pull up Project Zomboid, shall we? Yep, there we go. We can close Backpack Battles. Welcome to Build 41! Time to load up our prison file. In our last playthrough, we did a patrol of our perimeter. We put up boardings on a lot of the windows. We went through the main building, and we generally secured the place to keep zombos out. Today, we need to do things like hopefully get enough skills to set up fresh, clean water. As you can see, we're exhausted. We need to actually go to sleep shortly. We also might need to refill our propane tanks. Where did we... You know what? I'm tired of running around the corner to... We're just going to remove the broken glass here. Let's check on our generator. Fuel, 60%. We're still good there. Right, we are going to set up this place, make it a little bit more like home. So let's set up a... Nope. Unpack the table. We'll place the table down real quick for later. We need food. We are on a quest to lose weight as well. So, ooh, that machete is almost done. We're losing weight slowly but steadily. But for now, we're gonna do crash out. And we'll head out front and feed from our truck. Okay. One thing we want to do today is secure a water source, which means we need to create a... we need to create a little corner of our outdoor shed where we can basically set up a counter and then take a faucet and create some water barrels and stuff on there. We have a lighter, axe, and screwdriver. Do we have a hammer? I'm sure we have a hammer somewhere. We probably want to get a little bit better at our crafting, too. First, let's head over here. What are we going to eat today? No, we're not going to eat an entire bag of brown sugar. We will eat... we'll eat some granola. We'll eat a granola bar. Grab an orange soda, put it in our backpack. Grab a few things and pop. They do actually suppress hunger. Not a lot, but enough to make it worth it. Okay. Next time it rains, we'll probably want to start up a garden. Where's our skills at? Carpentry, we're about halfway to level 8, which is where we want to be to set up our water barrels, because we could make at skill level 8 we can make bigger water barrels. So, one of the things we might want to consider doing is scouting around some more of these buildings. Yeah, we don't want to get stuck in here for too long. Let's scout some of these buildings and see what we can find in them. And these guys are close enough that these are just walking distance. So let's just walk there. We don't even need to take a car. We've got a machete. We've got things to hit with. We've got our canteen. Orange soda pop. Axe. Yeah, we can just walk out to these little buildings out there. Oh, hey guys. I thought I'd cleared most of you away from the perimeter. That's okay. So as a reminder, this is basically as close to me as we're going to get in this game. The idea is how many there, clone count. How many me's is it going to take in order to kind of get this place set up and get the entire area secure and just get everything, you know, sort of going for us. So there has been 10 copies of me so far. I will admit, I've been thinking that it might be getting time to consider you know, we're going to secure this, but it might also be time that we look into trying out the beta of Project Zomboid 42, which is their unstable build, but it adds a lot of features. It adds basements, it adds livestock, so you can like keep animals. It makes fighting zombies a lot riskier in the long term. Long-term fights can make you really a bad situation. And I forgot my crowbar. Which means opening some of these places it's going to be kind of a pain in the butt. Empty gas can. We do have a car here. Let's see how good it is. It's got a little gas in it. Battery's in shitty condition. Okay, well, I mean, you can always watch from bed, Feline, but I understand entirely. I hope you have a good sleeps. And you can you not yeah. Ooh, chocolates. Chocolate. We would eat the chocolate. But yeah, thank you for being here. I mean, if you want to stick around, cool. If not, no big deal. No, I appreciate it entirely. I appreciate that, Feline. Thank you for being here. Sleep goods, because I know you've been getting... I mean, you're like me. Getting a good night's sleep is a rare thing. Yup. I am the same way. It's been a while since I've had anything resembling a good night's sleep. Poofy poof. Batteries are good. We don't need aluminum. But batteries and light bulbs and scrap electronics are all good. The screwdriver can go back in the I will come back for those lamps to disassemble them later if I need to. I'll take definitely another crowbar, so I can pry open buildings. This is going to be empty of anything worth eating. Ooh, more meat cleavers. Those are weapons. They're actually pretty good weapons too. Oh, there's the key to the car. Very nice. Getting more cooking things is usually good. Okay. There you go. Refill our water, because you should always refill your water when you can. Let's see what the barn has. Sometimes the barns can have very good, Why is the music cutting off? It always does this. Sometimes the barns can have the stuff we're really looking for, but it tends to be pretty hit or miss. Like, the dream is to find a sledgehammer. Come here, you silly little zombos. Oh, there goes my machete. It is broken. It is worth hoarding military boots because boots are just so much better than sneakers in pretty much every way. So, let's have our nightstick out. There we go. Hotties. Newspaper, word search magazine. Nothing in here. What's on the floor? Scrap electronics. We'll take those. Can of beer. Sure, we'll just drink that. Might as well. Ooh. Chips, chocolate, and pepper. Don't care about any of that stuff. We'll take another meat cleaver. Again, meat cleavers are a pretty solid general weapon, like chopping weapon, bladed, short blade weapon. that. We don't want that. And put away the screwdriver, for God's sake. Have I read that one? Yep. I don't need another knife, but a little bit of pepper is a solid choice. Oh, wait, so is a baking tray, actually. Because we don't have one of those yet. Alright, so let's take a look at the map. Alright, looks like one more building slash house over here. Then we'll wander on back and see what we can do to continue our projects. I wanted to get out of the prison for a little bit today, just to do a little. We haven't been out and about scavenging for a while, so it seemed like a good idea. Eventually, we are going to want to... Ooh, yes, that's what we definitely want one of those. Do I have enough space to take it? No, I'm going to have to come back to that. We want propane tanks. So that is a propane tank. Which means... There we go. Map symbols. No. Alright. Requires a pen or a pencil. Wonderful. Okay, so maybe we'll find one inside. I guess that's why you're supposed to take one with you. Pickles! How am I already getting drowsy? I mean, I certainly slept a fair bit. Oh, we're basically full. Nice. So our character goal is to lower weight. We're at 89 kilos, and anything over 85 is considered overweight. So we absolutely want to get our weight down, which is why I'm eating sparingly. Thought I heard a thump. But it stopped. Okay. We're eating sparingly. We're eating just enough to kind of keep our hunger at bay, even if we're not, so we can still lose weight. Okay, I kind of want to head back over to this place, and since I have the car keys, I might as well see if I can get that station wagon back to the prison. If so, cool, we will. At the very least, it'll be a junker car we can take apart for skill. Oh, well, that's unwanted. There we go. We don't need anything from them. Here, have a broken nightstick. Oh, we never checked to see what's in the trunk. Trunk has almost no storage. Let's just drive across the field and see if we can get to a road. Back to the road. Or where we will have to go to get to the road, I suppose. We'll probably end up having to cut around and... Yup. More zombies. Ooh, quite a lot of them, too. And let's take our little station wagon back to the prison. Like, whenever you can get a car, especially if it's just pick up and go, you should, because you can always take them apart for spare parts. You can always take them apart to get skill points. It is pretty much always worth it to store as many cars as you can in this game. It handles like a dream, let me tell you. I don't know why I'm so tired. Oh, I know what I can do. I can take one of these cleavers and... there. Food stuff. Into storage you go. Food. Storage being canned food, anyway. What else? Any electronics? Did I put electronics in here? I did. Most of the stuff is going into... Good, you're not full. Cool. Oh, whoops. A couple more things of food. Alright. Well, we are exhausted. I don't know why, but we are exhausted, so... I mean, nothing wrong with sleeping, I suppose. Maybe our health, our nutrition is bad? I don't know. Okay, where did we put our journal? There it is. It's been a bit since we've recorded into our journal. It's probably good we did this then. Alright, let's go back to sleep, I suppose? Wow, we were tired for sure. Couldn't tell you why, but apparently we were. Okay, let us do some more boring stuff, also known as making miscellaneous things so that we can eventually make the things we want to actually make. Can I disassemble? Nope, I need a saw. Okay. So what does that mean? That means I'm going to start disassembling everything until I can make the things that I want to make, which in this case happen to be a better water container. Question is where did I put the saw? There you go. Grab one. Because I want to actually also make my see, I could make these to wooden walls level 3. I might do that, actually, in a little bit. We're going to disassemble a lot of things. Take any planks, use them to upgrade things. Let's start our day with a light meal of canned beans. And we will leave it on this poor sucker's corpse to decompose. Alright. Time to get to work. Also, Mike, we're getting quite a bit of a full beard here. I'm not sure I should be, I should find something to trim that off. And it's one thing when you're, it's one thing to have it for warmth. It's another for, like, when you can have birds nest in it. That's going a little far. Planks are good. We can use those to upgrade the walls where we want to. Might as well just disassemble. Oh, has items in the container. Well, actually, keeping a pencil with us, as I discovered, is probably good. Scissors I will take. Actually, these are all not bad. Especially since now I can... No. Give myself a nice goatee. With the skizzers. There we go. Better. Time to basically make this place a little bit more homey. And to do that, we're taking it all apart. We will also need a pipe wrench, I think, but I believe we have one of those. To do the to create what we need to, what we want to create. Lots of cigarettes, some twine, nails. Oh, it only does one. These are type of options that it does not. It does queue up, or it does not queue up. It switches. Which I suppose is fine. Give me the planks. I will take them. And that's almost filled things up, so we will... Is that a... No, it's a metal bar. Okay. Something we will need, potentially. And then we can... Let's... Since this is the side... Oh no, I need 7 carpentry. Dang it. Dang it all to heck. So we can just drop them here. And the rest of the stuff we can put in our various containers. Dink, dink. I don't even know where our big usual pile of nails is. I'm going to assume they're in the same places at the same place as the box of nails. Maybe? Oh, well. Apparently we use them all up. That's fine. And what is it? I forget. What is our skill at again for carpentry? Oh, bit over halfway. This might take a bit. Thump, 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 thump. Random shotgun that I left laying around. That's fine. That's what it's there for. The scrap wood will eventually be useful when we do things like in the winter, when we need to, like, you know, stay warm and all. But it is currently August, so that is not a problem. Oh, there are items in the container. Yeah. Don't care about any of this. Maybe I'll come and pick it up and sort it out later, but for now, not so much. Rawr. Okay, we still can't walk through it, which is vaguely amusing to me. I wonder if you could crouch through it. Nope. That's kind of freaking hilarious to me. I suppose I could just make more storage, but... Oh, look, I'm hungry again. Who would have thought? Give me some chips. I am losing weight, just slowly. Which is good. You don't want to crash diet. Carpentry. I could do more carts. I could do wooden chair. It all looks so ugly, though. By the way, how much did that help my carpentry? Barely at all. Sure, we'll do some... We'll do some double shelves. Just to use up some of this material. Ooh, it allows for 15 storage. That's fine. This side of the wall can have some... I'll figure out what to do with these later. Maybe I'll put some quick, like, stuff that I need to grab quickly. Maybe that stuff can go in there? Oh, I think I need more nails. Probably. Yep, more nails are needed. Box of nails. Nails. Grab one box of nails. Open box of nails. Thank you. game is so literal. Like, jeez. There, now I have a row of shelves that I can do something with eventually, I suppose. I'm also going to come up here and put up a sign that this is a zombie-free zone. Oh, I can't put anything on it. What am I supposed to do with that, then? Well, that's annoying. Okay, well, imagine that sign says zombie-free zone, because that's what we're going for. I mean, we're getting closer. You just gotta keep working at it. I am, at this point, excessively glad that I chose to up the experience gain in this game, because doing this without experience gain would be achingly slow. Like, holy shit, would it be slow. It would be dumb how slow it is. Oh, right. Before I forget, I should mark our map now that we have a pencil available. Alright. So we want... What kind of symbols do we have here? Add note. In tank. There. That looks very big, but okay. Tables! We will be disassembling you. Okay, what else can we... Okay, I'm going to start storing planks for now, because I will use them eventually to upgrade my walls and stuff. Hopefully, before too long. Oh, it's just unpacking them. No, I want to drop them! Whoops. Very minor damage, right. I was lifting too much. Right. Rawr. I might want to replace some of these doors eventually as well. Really? Tired already? Again? It's only 3 p.m. Well, I'm going to stay awake until an appropriate time. To go to sleep. Apparently, I got the mid-afternoon drowsy something fierce. Okay, won't fit. Nails will, though. And I can hold on to a plank. So heavy. So heavy it hurts. It hurts because it's heavy. Right. This can actually go back there. I don't know why I picked up the electrical wire. I don't care about it. Here, we'll pick a corpse and leave the electrical wire on it. There you go. Another thing I do want to get into this game, which I have not done in any of my other playthroughs, is get into trapping. So there's basically 2 ways to get meat in this game other than, you know, just finding it. And that is to trap or to fish. Well, where we are, fish is not abundant. So trapping is going to be the better option overall. We just need to figure out how to do that and how to make traps and all that fun stuff. We can't disassemble any of this stuff because this is all burnt and it won't let us take that apart, which is a shame. Because this part of the building is all burnt up. Due to a certain Lori Bun's suggestion that we throw a Molotov cocktail. Yes, I went along with that suggestion. So it's not really her fault. But it did end up setting most of the building on fire. We just got kind of lucky that the part that didn't get on fire, or that didn't get on fire, is the cell block, which is where we've set up shop. It did, however, cost us the kitchen that we were planning on using. So that was a thing. Yeah. So that was definitely a thing that we had to do. That's one of the reasons I hope to actually find a sledgehammer, so we can maybe go through and clear out some of the burned sections of the prison. You say you're exhausted, but it's only 6:30. I don't believe you. I just don't. Like, we've only been up since about 6 in the morning. That's about 12 hours. So, I don't know who gets exhausted after 12 hours. Oh, I can make box traps now. Very nice. How are we doing on get that old carpentry skill up? Not bad. You definitely get more skill points for making things than breaking things down, but right now making things isn't our best priority. Right now breaking things down is. Breaking things down is? I don't know. Good thing this water dispenser is here. I didn't realize that was here, but that's a good source of... That'll be a good source of water for quite a while. Lighter. Matches. Just having one of those water containers around is got a lot of... is going to help us very much until we can get our situation settled. And sure, we will very likely end up with an outdoor sink that we had to do that takes care of our water needs, but that's okay. Oh, that's burnt out section. Looks like the fire was much worse over on this side of the prison than on our side of the prison. Must have hit over there first before it came our direction. So another thing we might want to work on, frick. This will be good for when we want to do metalworking. That's for sure. Congratulations, you can be tired until I'm ready to go to sleep. It's only 8 p.m. You can deal with it. No, high exertion. Probably from jogging around as much as I have. Because, after all, I'm not in the best shape. And jogging around that much would really, really wear me out. Sure, we'll have some canned pineapple. Which means I will slow down a little bit just so I can, rest up, I suppose. Now then, what else can we disassemble? No disassemble Johnny 5. Then we have this. Goes back to the main office. Our entrance offices. Oh yeah, there's some stuff in here we can take apart. A large machine. In here, there's nothing. It's getting a bit late, so it's hard for me to see what's kind of in these areas now, but we'll look around a bit more. Could have sworn there was like a... Ah, there we go. Knew it! Police lockers. Oh, did it? I just love how it makes you start over from the beginning anytime you get interrupted. We'll do some more looking around for stuff to disassemble quickly enough, because I'm definitely getting close to getting to that higher tier, and then I'll be able to make the things that I want to frickin' make. Grr. Also, next time it rains, we need to, like, plant a bunch of crops. That's another thing we need to do. But don't get too greedy on the crops. They actually, you can, crops are actually, one patch of crops in this game can get you... Oh, there's more water here. Nice. What I was going to say is that one plot of crops can actually, yeah, crops can get a lot, can give you a lot of food. Okay, so I can't run anymore. I will drop off these planks, then I will finally go to sleep. I am definitely not an early sleeper in this game. Beautiful. Okay, too tired to sleep. Or too exhausted to run, I should say. Down to 88 pounds, so my weight loss is continuing. I'm getting close to being done with the to being at level 8 7 carpentry. So then I'll be able to do a lot of the repair work that I've been wanting to do. Repair and upgrades, I should say. I slept for 12 hours. That's freaking nuts. I don't think 12 hours is reasonable in this case. Alright, so they're stale but not bad. We'll eat a potato. Alright, let's see what else I can disassemble. Okay, I can't disassemble that. Oh, you have some food in here. Nice. Yeah, I won't disassemble anything in here yet. I don't need to. Right, we don't have the boxes set up for. Alright, let's head outdoors and drop off this food. And then continue scavenging around for things we can disassemble. I know this is the boring part, but, I mean, this game is very much lots of slow periods with intermittent panic. Especially when you're setting up a base and you're trying to be ambitious with your base. Like I am. It does really make me wish I could invite chat for multiplayer, though. I will say that much. You know, I kind of wish I would... But I have to be careful with that. Maybe a multiplayer thing is something I can put together with other people who stream, but I don't know. Ooh, couches. Do I want to... You know what? I'm going to keep one comfy chair, but we'll disassemble 2 comfy chairs. I want to have at least one comfy chair, so that way, like, during winter, I can set up one of the comfy chairs in front of the fire and have a nice comfy chair in front of the fire. Because who doesn't want a nice comfy chair in front of the fire, right? I'm getting bored. Well, I'm about to... There's a newspaper here. I might as well read that. Apparently, I do not like just disassembling things all day. Sugar packet. There. Staved off boredom for another little bit. It won't let me disassemble the oak table because there's stuff on it. Dang you! Also, I went out searching for fridges and didn't need to bother because there's one right there. Which is a little lame. My own fault, but, you know. Not that I will ever admit that. Right, here's some extra guns and scopes. So if I do need some replacement weapons, I can do that. Ooh, what's on the... Is that a... It is a box of... A couple boxes of 9mm rounds. I didn't realize that they were there. I guess I missed them on my first run through. They will have to go join the others outside. So let's talk a little bit, chat. Is there anyone here? If there's anyone here listening, what is your favorite and least favorite zombie tropes? Or are there any? Do you have any, tropes that you like at all in zombie fiction? I don't know how a plastic table could give me planks, but apparently it did. What are more of my sort of favorite-ish zombie tropes? I have changed my thinking about zombie tropes of late. Especially with how we've seen how people react these days to, like, everything. So the idea that something like a zombie apocalypse couldn't happen, I wish that was true. I firmly believe that the zombie apocalypse could definitely happen now. I have revised my thinking on that regard. Because, as we have learned, people are, you could say stupid, or you could just say they're resistant to quote-unquote experts say. But end result is the same. Like, people are gonna, and of course I expect that the poor regions of the world would suffer so much faster than the wealthy parts of the country, the globe, however you want to put it. Yay! There's the carpentry I needed. Yes. Okay, so let's go down. So I believe now I can make the better rain. Yes, I can build the better rain collector barrels. So we need to figure out where those are going to go. I can also spruce up the walls a lot. I think it's technically a bar element that I need. Yeah, wooden counter. Maybe. We'll come back. But we know where it's going to go. It's going to go next to the firearms. Whether or not that's a good idea, I don't know, but it's where it's going to go. Now I need my garbage bags. Good. Okay. Carpentry. Furniture. The good rain collector barrel. I will need more planks, but that's okay. We've got lots of planks. After I get food. Did I have food? I did not have food. Okay. For those, if I don't want to eat a lot, suppose I will just eat some canned tuna. Why am I weighted down now? And I don't think the garbage bags are that big. Are they? So I have 12 more garbage bags. I think I can do one more. No, 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 no. Into the bag. Yeah. Oh no, I can do a lot more. Good, so I will do a lot more. Because you never know. I can do 2 more, so I will do 2 more. Carpentry, furniture. Now we just need it to rain. And then once it has rained, once it rains, we can make sure everything works. But we can absolutely set things up and get things plumbed. I'm definitely going to have to raid a house, though, for a sink. I think you can just... I think you have to maybe take a plumber's wrench, but I think you can just pick up sinks. Okay. Now we can also fix up all of the walls around this structure. Yes. Yes. Make it look good. We do not have to suffer with shitty structures. I think the doors we have to kind of replace. Yeah, the door we need to kind of replace entirely if we're going to do it. But hey. In process. In process. I like having a pretty shed. So we will make all of the walls pretty. Admittedly, I think that also actually does improve their durability, so it is worthwhile to do. So it serves two functions. It actually does reinforce it better, but it also makes it pretty. Pretty sure I need nails now. And more planks. But I will have my pretty shed. And then we'll probably call it there. Because I sincerely doubt anybody is watching on one side. And on the other, that'll be a significant improvement over what we have been doing. So, yeah. And we can move on to more interesting stuff. I mean, we need to go looking for a sink, which is not the most interesting of things, but I can at least, you know, we can figure out what we're going to do next. What are you going to do? Oh, that's funny. Why am I improving these, you ask? Well, as I said, there's an aesthetic reason. But there's also... if zombies do start bashing on it, it will reinforce them. You know that zombies spend a lot of times bashing on walls, but, you know... especially if I'm keeping this place clear. I will also want to build appropriate walls around whatever farm section we set up, because zombies, wandering zombies, can actually fuck up your, can actually fuck up your building, or your garden. And we don't want that now, do we? Okay, now we can head over here and fix this up at least. Because again, if we're going to live someplace, we're not going to live in squalor. Oh, hello. Leave my new walls alone. Thank you. I'm gonna have to get one more plank, aren't I? Yep, one more plank. I also hope it rains soon, just so I can set up my garden. Because that would be cool. All right. We got what we wanted. We got our we did a lot of disassembling. We got our carpentry up. We made our shed all nice and pretty. We got our water barrels installed. That is a long way towards making this a safer place to be. Somewhat speaking, anyway. What do we need to pick? What else do we need to pick up? Well, we should pick up lamps. We should pick up some lighting for in here. Oh, as long as we're here, might as well. Yep, let's fill up the generator. Which means next time we play, we're going to have to buy some gas for it. We're going to have to get some gas for it. It looks like it needs it. Alright, alrighty. So let's sleep on until morning, so you can actually see me as we say goodbye to Prison Cat. Sleeps until 7:30 in the morning. Alrighty. That will be all for me for today. I want to thank you all for being here, those who stuck around for some backpack battles grinding and some more Project Zomboid. I hope you all had a good day and a good time watching. I will be back on Tuesday. I may or may not have trackers. We will be finding out, hopefully soon. I'm going to be working on those tonight and tomorrow, and hopefully we'll get everything ready. But until then, I hope you all have a good afternoon, good evening. I hope today was better than yesterday, and I hope tomorrow is better still. But until I see you next time, bye-bye.